Afternoon, good evening, good morning in some places. So I'm coming to you today from Webb City, Missouri, with Weston's Tax and Bookkeeping. We do taxes, we do bookkeeping, and then we also offer notary service and other small items that can help small businesses around the world stay compliant and not get audited, hopefully. So today we are going to go through kind of just how I plan for the day, but also about social media. So not exactly what I wanted to go over today, but hopefully tomorrow we can go live again, and I will have another person with me talking about contractors and W-2s because, as you know, that those rules have changed last year, and so that's a big one that I've had on my mind. So I just kind of wanted to go over what I use for marketing. And it's something that one of my clients has offered me. And it is a great way to save on time on posting to social media and other items as well. So, to get started, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I apologize, it's been a while since I've been on, but it's been a very busy time. And of course, you got to take time to spend with family as well. So, as you can see here, the website is Solo Link, and it says we connect with people. So, the one thing that I like the most about this site is that everything is in there. So, you can see contacts, you can connect your calendar, you can have conversations with your clients or your customers. Um, this site is really useful, and I enjoy learning more about it every time I'm on here. So, what I kind of wanted to go over, not only just this stuff up here, but the marketing. How much time it saves when we have everything that we have connected and you can schedule it and post it automatically. Everything automatically comes in. So I am delayed this month. As you can tell, I don't have very much in here for January, but if you go back to my December, you can see how much I posted for December. All this was done prior to December, just because it was going to save me time. I was hoping to get in here in December and post for January, but I did not do so. So it's my bad. Um, but being consistent is one thing you have to do on a business. Social media is the best place to be able to go and view and comment and gather new clients or customers. So this is a very big one. I did post some for today, and then I have some of my major ones that I want to hit on, put in here for just kind of random. So the end of the month is a big one, and then the beginning of the month is a big one. Just because it's one thing that most businesses don't really notice that they need to focus on. So the beginning of the month is to prepare for that month. The end of the month is to prepare and get everything together for that month. So, for example, I have a monthly folder. So, the end of the month, I normally go through and make sure everything is in that folder. The beginning of the month, I get that folder ready and I make sure everything is ready for me to continue. So, for example, reconciling bank accounts in the beginning of the month, things like that. I use other softwares as well. This is my favorite software by far because everything can be done here. I contact my clients through here. I set up calendar reminders through here. I have, of course, my contacts. You can even do payments through here. So this site is ran by Andy Griffith. Love the name. Watched every single episode. Um, but his business is Movement Formula. If you go on to Facebook, you can find him. He's also on my Facebook as well. So, Andy Griffith, if you're listening out there sometime, make sure that you comment on here so that people can know. I'll also put in the descriptions his Facebook URL, and then I will see if I can get him to put anything else, so I can put anything in there for him. Um, he is great at what he does. So also this has my website on it. And so that was big. Like it has my website. It's got the CRM, it's got the marketing, it's got I mean everything is on this website and I love it. So what I kind of wanted to do is kind of go in here and show you how to do one. If you have it, then you can follow along. If not, then this is just a tutorial to see if it's something that you may be interested in. And so, again, I'm not very good at going live. I don't like it, and I apologize. I'm not a big fan of it, and I'm trying to get better at that because I know it's an important step that we have to do. And so it's just something that I'm not a big fan of. And so um, let me go to what I'm going to post about for this week. So you can still see my screen. So I'm just going to do it in another screen. So a big one is finding out what is going to be a hot topic. So um, I think a big one right now is taxes because it's tax season. People love doing taxes. People probably are saying, "Wow, you're crazy," but it's got it brings back memories of my grandma doing taxes. Um, but it also, I just enjoy being able to see how much I can help people. Now, sometimes I'm not going to say I'm perfect, and sometimes I cannot help the person. But a lot of times that we get credits that other people don't get, like H&R Block or TurboTax. There's ones that, can't get that credit that we can. And so we do everything that we can legally to be able to get you that credit. So wanted to make sure that is known. So a big one is for making sure your books are in order. If you don't have books and you have a business, you might want to start thinking about getting your books in order because it is a big one and the IRS is cracking down. So we are just going to find out. We're going to post for the 26th because I've got some on the 25th. So as you can see, I've got Google Business, I've got my Facebook, I've got Instagram. I've updated my Instagram, but for some reason it doesn't want to change the picture. And then I've got LinkedIn, personal and the business. I've got Twitter, pretty much. And then, of course, I'm posting right now to YouTube. So I was hoping I could get someone live in here because I really thought that would be neat, but that's okay. I was hoping my wife would join. I figured she would have got a notification, but that's okay. So we're gonna see what we could talk about. So a big one. Let's see. Let me go to my site that I like to look at. So choose a professional. Choose me. Duh. It's cheaper. It's easier. I try to save time. Try to save money. Um, that one, no. Let's see. We're just kind of searching for items that people could be. Um, a lot of people probably already know the tax deadline is April 18th. Now, if you're an S Corp, I will ask you, do you know the deadline? Comment if you go live, if you can comment afterwards. I don't know if you can, but hey, tell me. Tell me if you know. So let's see. That one I'm already got posted. for later throughout the year, only because it's, I mean, just now January, the end of January, I guess. But hey, oh, here's a good one. So these are for businesses. So businesses, what is the deadline for your W-2s to be sent out and your 1099s? So we're just gonna go here and we're gonna put this right here, and then we're gonna enter a few times just to do a drop down because I like having that available. So normally I will just post the link to where I found this because then it's a lot easier. So it will populate everything so I don't have to worry about anything. They can go there so that, they can read it for hand. Um, so I have to have a media here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and go in here and try to find a media. Oh, I know which one. I'm gonna do my new logo because I love the new logo. We went with black and gold because it just catches people's eyes. Um, and so it was a very big decision for us. We finally went and got a new logo done for us. The last one I had wasn't really all hyped up. Um, I felt like I had to settle, and that was something I did not want to have to do. I will tell you if you have questions about logos or anything like that, or even getting your business fully 100% set up. Laura Milford with Crystal Skull Bling. She's on my Facebook as well. She is amazing at designing. So she went to school to be a marketing designer. She's amazing at helping. And I'm sure she's probably going to charge something, but I'm sure she probably won't charge nearly as much. She also has another website that you can go to create your logo, and they can do it for you and kind of go through it together. But I will say, Laura is amazing at her job. So that's two call outs, by the way, you guys. I've called out two of my people. So here you can actually customize it to however you kind of want. So if I wanted to bold that, if I wanted to kind of change that, um, I can even add. Oh, I, some reason my keyboard's not wanting to work. So I could add, let's see, do some smiley faces if I wanted to. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could do. You could hashtag someone. Um, you can add items here. You can call to action. Um, so I normally like to learn more, and then I just will type in my website, which I always forget yeah. I'm not used to typing the whole thing in, but I guess that's one way you get kind of practice on it. So it's kind of handy to have. And so we're going to schedule this. So you can post now, schedule post, send post for approval. You can delete it if you just decide you don't want to post it. So we're gonna do the 26th, and we're gonna say 9 a.m. because we open at 9 a.m. So I like to have a first minute, automatic post right then and there. So if we go back down, so the boom, there it is, and it kind of stands out. So I will tell you, it's an amazing tool. I'll do one more with you guys. My lives aren't very long, and I don't really know how to make them longer because I can't broadcast everything. So I thought about going live and showing you what I actually do when I do bookkeeping every day. So we have 23 bookkeeping clients, and so we had to get a software to manage that to where we get put s- notification to where we know who we need to work on. And it has helped us tremendously stay in line and also stay in order. Um, it was kind of last minute, 7 clients all at once kind of thing, but it has truly benefited us. And I think all of my clients tremendously because you guys support not just me, you support my family and the business. And so, truly thank you to all of those that have supported us through the years of being open. Just so you know, I'm trying to find another post to go through. But we have been open since 2018. We opened after my grandma could not do taxes anymore. We originally just opened because I figured just do taxes. They weren't hard and they were fun to do, and I enjoyed it. And then we had a lot of people hyping us up to do bookkeeping, and so finally we decided to do that. And um, it was kind of a struggle at first, but I really enjoy it. And we have learned a lot over the years. We specialize in nonprofits as well. So we do have nonprofit organizations that we do books keeping for. We also offer financial assessments, aka audits, but they are different. So pretty much the same thing. I actually worked with a CPA before he retired and had a stroke, and we worked together on developing a software to where we can do the financial assessment, and it's pretty much just like a audit. It asks the same things, it goes through the same things, and so it's really beneficial to have one if you're a nonprofit. Um, I can't recommend it enough. No matter what you're told, or no matter what is in your manual, you should have one at least every year. If you don't do one every year, you should at least have one every other year. And that keeps you compliant, not just with everything going around, but it also catches fraud. Um, I've had some that have had fraud on their books, and you don't want that. You want to eliminate that as much as possible. So I do recommend it for nonprofits. Um, Even as a for profit, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad ideal. It's not mandatory, but um, from time to time, I do like to go through my books and make sure everything is adding up. Um, Speaking of for profit businesses and nonprofit, make sure that you go through there. If you're managing the books, make sure you go there through it at least every month or every other month. And make sure that you reconcile the checking account or credit cards. I see a lot of businesses that will have a software, but they never reconcile the checking account or credit cards. And so it's a very important step because you eliminate any of the duplicate transactions or missing transactions. Things happen, and sometimes that bank will not connect and pull over a transaction, or pull over too many times. So I definitely recommend going through that and making sure you track it every time. And we do offer that as a cleanup fee. Will go through and kind of clean up your books and make sure everything is in order. And then we also offer the monthly bookkeeping, and to where we will do your books for you. And just so that you guys know what all we offer. And we do offer a cheaper rate than what most places do. We do have a cleanup person that helps us go through cleanup. We work together on cleaning it up, and then she also manages some of the bookkeeping. She's great. She's been doing this for a long, long time, and I'm not going to release her name quite yet because I don't know if that she would be okay with it. But she is a remote bookkeeper, so she's not in the office. But she's great at what she does, and she's had a lot of experiences. And so if it's something that you're questioning about, that I haven't been in business very long, I do have other people that I reach out to if I have any questions. I also have another one that's a remote bookkeeper. She doesn't help me too much anymore. Um, But when I do have questions, she's always there. She will be the one I will be going live with. Hopefully tomorrow. I hope I can get her here. She will be remotely because she's traveling. She does a lot of travel right now. And so let's see. I'm looking for a post that we can um, put on there. Heck, if you know of anything and you come join on, let me know. Hit me up, add a comment, and oh, I know a good one. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Um, and sorry, I like I said, my lives are never very long, and so I don't know if this is the first one that's been long. Um, but I kind of just wanted to come on because I knew there would be some people that was going to be expecting a video, but I wanted to let them know that I wasn't going to be able to do it today due to the other person being out and sick and not feeling well. Um, so we did find one final 2022 quarterly estimated tax payments due January 17th. It is past due now, so if you still have not filed them, then you might want to look at filing them. And so and if you don't know what that means, then you probably don't have it set up. So, um, not everyone does it like this. So, just letting you know that if you're not there and you don't know what it means after you read the post, then that's okay. So, let's see. We can add a link. And I'm going to put in, actually, I'm going to change this. So, I'm going to delete that out, and I'm going to put some comment in here. I'm going to put check the, ooh, man, I can't type today. Check out the link below for details. And I told you I cannot type today. It's one of those, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's time for me to go home, but like I said, I wanted to reach out and kind of go live because I knew there would be some people. I figured my wife would have joined by now, or even Laura. Heck, Laura's not even on. I've been on for almost 25 minutes, you guys, and no one has came on with me. And so it's kind of sad. I figured that at least one of them would. Gosh, you guys. So we got everything here final 2022 quarterly estimated tax payments due January 17th. Make sure that you guys get those done if you have those. So we're going to schedule posts again. We're going to say the 27th. It's already marked. We're going to go down here, change that to 9, and schedule posts. Like I said, this platform is amazing. You can change it per week as well. I like to see the month view because it allows me to see everything. Um, and you can kind of see where you messed up. And so you can see that I messed up for a few weeks. Um, I will probably go live, hopefully, in a few days. And I'm going to do like maybe a month and a half worth of this. I might not. Hopefully, I can get it done. It's tax season, you guys, so it's crazy. Um, I've had a lot of new clients already come on for taxes, so that's which is good, but it's just been a crazy mess. So I did want to come over here, and I wanted to show you my website because my client Andy Griffith they built this for me, and so they did an amazing job. It's one page, so you don't have to go to multiple pages. So, like, if you want to go to services, it just drops you down, and so you can book a free phone consultant. You can kind of go through and just kind of read things. But I mean, the biggest one is having your referrals and your reviews. I mean, you can chat with me through here. You can see the family with my son sucking his thumb. I don't know what he's doing, honestly. This was 2 years ago now, I think. And so as you can tell, I mean, we've been around. My grandma started it back when she was younger. She went to school for it. She actually worked for Big Smith, doing a lot of, well, she started as sewing, but then she got into doing taxes and stuff like that for them. Bookkeeping, I guess. I don't know details, but she had did done the business for 40 plus years before she passed away, and she was just getting to that stage where she just couldn't do it anymore. So I took over the practice in 2018. Since then, we have grown at 300%. Um, and that's all thanks to my clients. I mean, truly and honestly, we've had, n- I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, we couldn't have done this. I did go to Colorado Tech University online. I do have my QuickBooks Online certification, and I also do have other trainings as well. Um, I have my notary certificate, and then, of course, I have my business licenses and everything like that. Um, Now, another thing that we do offer is opening up LLCs and creating LLCs, editing LLCs or other businesses, not just LLCs, but others as well. So I wanted to let you know that, if you open up a business and say you've been doing it for, I don't know, say a year or so, and you just never really registered yourself with the state or through the IRS, it's probably best if you do that. And I know it's a lot of hassle, so we try to offer that service to our customers and our clients and everything, because it's a pain, and it's not cheap anymore either. So we do offer that as a service too. So what we normally do is we kind of go through and make sure that you are a legit business because we want to make sure everything is right. We go through and clean up, and then we also, some of them, have never used the software before, so we have to, go back and create that software for them and be able to go in and connect the banks. And then what we do is we do monthly bookkeeping. So what we do on that is we categorize, reconcile, manage reports. So we send out to our clients. um, Not every client requests to get a management report. Some clients don't even need one. We also make sure that your books are clean and ready to file taxes, but but that's only if you keep the information going. So if you don't provide that information to us, we can't be accurate on your books. So if you have not provided the last 4 months of bank statements, therefore I cannot give you an accurate profit and loss or balance sheet. So we're going to request you to send us those items before we give that to you. So another area that I see a lot is receipts or no receipts. Totally up to you. Um, QuickBooks Online does have a way for you to import those receipts into QuickBooks. Um, I have one client that sends those to me or hands those to me, but if I get those and it's delayed, it causes things to not match up. So I have to go back in and I have to go double work. So it does cause um, areas to where things get behind. So make sure that you guys are, if you're doing that and you want receipts, you make sure that you are on top of the receipts or you're just importing it into QuickBooks yourself. I'm going to get a drink real fast. Sorry, I was parched. So, trying to think of what other people have had trouble with. Another one is QuickBooks Online. Um, you can invoice people. When you invoice someone, you go through and receive payment. Then, when you get that deposit from the bank, you will go and match it to that payment. There's a lot of complications, and Hector Garcia is really great at breaking that down. I will post that link in the video as well. Actually, no, I'm gonna do another video over it. So I'm gonna put that into its own video. I'm gonna try to do better on going live. And like I said, I apologize. I'm not very good at it, and I haven't really practiced on it that much because it's one of those things that I just didn't think would be a big one. But I'm trying to do better. Let's see. Um, we do payroll, QuickBooks Online. We do payroll through there. It is an additional fee because it does charge for each employee, so it's totally up to you. Um, I have another video out on LLCs compared to S corps. That's a big one. If you're growing enough, it might be time for you to switch to a S corp. Make sure you go and watch that video if you have questions on that, or if that sounds like something that you are looking at. So I wanted to just show you this website because I mean it's a great website and it's just basic to where there's um, not a lot of confusion. It's very self-explanatory. Um, we we're a Christian family. We have two little girls and a son. I met my wife many years ago. It seems like, and she's been an amazing mom and an amazing wife. She's been through with us through the crazy times, and so it's always something that we're not just a business. We have a family too, and so we do manage a lot of this by ourselves. So um, there's sometimes that we can't be in the office, and sometimes we have to take time for our family and spend time with them. And so there are sometimes that we won't be in the office. This year, we are probably traveling more than we have ever traveled. So um, there's a lot of dates that we will be traveling, trying to keep it to where, it's after tax season. We do have a live event that we're going to in February, I think it's 18th. Let me see. I always forget the date. Laura's going to kick my butt. Um, let's see. Yes, so it's February the 18th. Um, we're going up to Tulsa to the Hard Rock Casino, and we're going there to in support of Two Moms Craft Shack, and then also for Laura Milford with Crystal Skull Bling. They are both clients of mine, and I wanted to go there to honor them and be there for them as they are my clients. They've have done amazing work, and they just keep on growing, and it's great to see that. And they're just they're not just clients, they're part of the family. They're very much everyone that joins. It's not, you don't get a welcome email, you get a welcome to the family email, because they you're supporting us. And so but yeah, so we'll be up there in February, which is the weekend. I mean, we will leave here on the 17th and won't be back till the 19th, and then back open on Monday. And then there's a few other dates that we will be out, mostly just for vacation, and then some will be for traveling for business as well. And so just to support our clients and help them grow as well. Let's see what other questions you guys could have, since my wife and Laura didn't join. I'm shocked they didn't. Honestly, I figured they would have been mean to me in here, but that's okay. They're probably busy. Hopefully cooking. Hopefully My wife is cooking. So this solo link, like I said, it's ran by Andy Griffith with Movement Formula. Um, I will put his information in the description on this. Um, he is amazing at what he does. Um, he is also a smaller business trying to support his family as well. So make sure that if you have questions, please reach out to him because I'm not going to know all the answers and I don't know pricing. So that's a big one. Um, so make sure that you reach out to him and let me pull up his website. Close out that one. So as you can tell, he has pretty much the same thing. Um, it's a good website. He has his to where you can go to multiple pages. Totally up to you. He has different videos on there. Um, totally hit him up and see what he's doing. You got the pricing breakdown here, and so you can go over that. Oh, there's Andy Griffith. He doesn't look like any Andy Griffith from the TV show, but that's okay. He's still pretty fun to hang out with. We've had lunch once at Ghetto Tacos, and it was pretty fun to just chit chat with him. Um, you can also go to your the member login. Once you get signed up with him, he'll get everything to you. Um, I just have the link saved, so it's probably easier for most people because if you're doing what I do, then it's easier just to have it saved. Um, so I definitely love the software because it's kind of everything in one. And so I was paying a crap ton for everything. And so I had multiple softwares, and this really just downsized everything. And so definitely hit him up if you have questions. Let me see if I can go to his contact page here. Uh, he has free resources too, which is kind of nice. Um, if you probably chat with him or if you put in your information here, he'll probably reach out to you. Again, I will put his stuff in the description below. Um, but yeah, for sure, it was nice hanging out with you. Probably longest video I've done yet. Um, and it's over Solo Link. Great software. You can do marketing on here. You can do automations, you can do payments, you can do contacts, you can have your calendar link, you can do conversations, your websites there. You even have reporting. I mean, it's just a all in all great website. Um, and software, it's just, I mean, it's really amazing. And so if you have questions, reach out to him. If you would like me to do a video on something certain, please make sure you comment. That way we know. Other than that, I am heading out for the day. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk with you next time.